morning, everyone. Remember how I said it was going to be an early night for me last night? Got back to the yard and Chris was there with his planter unplugging his fertilizer system again. So, I think it was midnight before we got home. Started with the tank, pressure washed it out, drained it. Every line, every 3/4 inch line was caked right full of the stuff. Just a disaster. Hopefully he doesn't have any issues this morning again, but that was not a great way to end the day. But onwards and upwards. Want to plant beans. Had to bust out the vacation bubble for the coffee this morning. And we got Grandpa on the roller, so it's pretty safe to say we are dialed in this morning. I think I remembered how to change everything in the screen. Every time you key it off, you gotta switch that. You gotta re-enter all your measurements, because when you key off, it just kills the screen. It doesn't have time to save, which I think is making the switch on those two red wires, but it is working, and I just know what to do now, and we'll play around with that in the winter. This is one of those farms that you can just smell your row clutches burning by the end of it. This is 23 acres. That poor thing has just been going nuts. But it's land, so it's got its wet spots. Every fall I rip that spot, and every spring I hope that I can plant it, and I never do. The pivot on that solar panel is definitely not right, and it is just free flowing in the wind. You're not supposed to back up with the planter in the ground, but I almost backed up with the planter in the ground because I came flying up to that thing and she started swinging. Holy moly, we almost bought a solar panel today. Yeah, I came up thinking I could just plant along the headland, and that thing started swinging sideways. Looks like the worm gear is out of it, and it's kind of just free playing in the wind. And I would definitely not fit under it, so. Kinda lost some motivation to film, I guess, but. Got 2 more rounds out of seed, but we got some bags on the back. Get that wrapped up and get to go home, hopefully. I never did look into that ticking noise. I came to the realization that I was planting a DeKalb extend bean, and then I had the boys go to the next place, grab the totes, and throw them in the seed tender and meet me in the field, so that I could just fill up and go. And didn't realize till I got some bags that we are planting enlist soybeans. So that means that the 3 bags that I came to this job with in the planter are going to get killed by the enlist spray when it's sprayed. So I've got a question for an agronomist on Monday. But it looks like I'm probably going to be replanting the first 5 or 6 acres of this job, which is, at least it got caught now, and not a month from now when the beans get sprayed. But I don't know if there's another product out there that we can do 10 acres with or not, but yeah. Yeah, it's kind of been a weird year. Like, we're early, well, not early anymore, but it's dry. And I've kind of been chasing cultivators around all year. So we kind of just scheduled the morning to not be busy, so nice Sunday morning. Go hang out with some family. and got them. Nice slow Sunday morning. Go hang out with my family, and go plant some IP beans in the afternoon. Well, I'll also say I think I've had more issues tonight with my row shut off and the mapping of this screen than I have the entire time we've owned this planter. I was splicing in a little section there, and it randomly stopped mapping on that screen, so the whole planter turns back on. And then it did some stupid stuff in this corner. Like, I'm really glad that I have the field view, because if you look at the map on the John Deere screen, this is brutal. If you look at the map on the John Deere screen, it shows that everything got planted, but I guarantee those spots are skipped. I'm gonna go back in and splice. I'm sick of technology today, and I'm ready to go home. And since I'm going to IP beans tomorrow, I gotta make sure that every single bean is out of every single crevice, off the frame, out of all the blow hoses, out of every meter. So that's also why we didn't schedule anything for the planter in the morning. Give somebody time to clean this thing out right. I guess if you don't know, IP beans don't have the little dot. They're a food grade bean. So if they find a bean with a black dot, they will reject the whole field. And I don't want to be responsible for that. It's I've never had an issue, and I don't want to start. Oh, I should have parked the other way. This is not so fun. Plant up the field, plant the meters down as much as it will. We'll have to take them all apart in the morning and blow them out as well, but one last step for tomorrow. That is so obnoxious. I'm aware that I'm not listening. I appreciate everybody watching. We're gonna get folded up here, and we're gonna go home. I don't care if anyone broke anything else, I'm going home.